Alright, so we're back. Yeah, just stopped for a little bit. I can't find it again. It's over there. And we didn't want to let you guys be bored here. So this is what we're looking for. Haven't used it in almost 15 years. Other things, because I haven't been doing RC stuff. But hole reaming tool. It's got little cutouts there so you can get in there and cut a hole in here a little easier than just with a drill or something like that. It gets a little messy. We also went and grabbed our batteries for our receiver in a couple minutes. Looks like this rubber piece is kind of moved on the receiver. When we were out in the trailer, we found a old spoiler we were kind of hanging on to. And make sure that actually might get mounted on there eventually, because it looks like we cut these little tabs down here, or even just slot them, I guess. You could slot them like they were originally on the old monster truck, and it would support itself under the body up front there. It actually fits about perfectly on there if you actually look at it. I don't know if anybody's watching yet or not, but I also found one of our little logo stickers down in the pile when we were looking for that tool. But that's actually not too bad. Our main goal is just start learning about this stuff again, and if we get real lucky, we could probably leave the rear diffuser we're putting on now and then put this up over it. So you don't have to worry about just having open holes on there. But this is our goal here. We're going to put this little piece on there just to start learning again. We also found our little wire cutter deal. That's for 3D print stuff. Getting all that stuff there. We got all sorts of a mess here now. I'm gonna put a few decals on in a couple minutes. Oh, we could just kind of see what it looks like. I don't really like the factory look of what they got going here. I do like the teeth they have on it. This redcat's cool, but it kind of looks like a Hellcat. And this is an unlicensed painted body. It actually is pretty decent quality. It has light buckets in it. And I happen to see these shocks off of the old 1/16 scale, but it looks like they are a smaller size here. That's fun stuff with RC. You can kind of just mix match things and do what you want once you get going. Found a little switch here for future wiring stuff. Kind of check the chat every couple minutes. Oh, we got all sorts of people. So, hi, how's it going, everybody? Thanks. I just got it unboxed. I couldn't find my tools, so we're back live here again. Feel free to follow the channel. We'll be doing a lot of RC stuff now that we finally got our 1/10 scale here. Plan on getting other bodies and showing you guys how to fit all those on. So we'll do shorter content and then some live streams of like we're doing now, where you get to see everything actually happening. I've been looking at some bodies, so I was kind of curious. Looks like 10-inch bodies are going to be really wide. I'll put these tires on, they're a little wider anyways, so about a 9.5 inch late model body will be fine. Let me know where you guys are from, or what RC cars you got, or what ones you want to get. We can get this brand new chassis out of the way here and make room for the body to come forward. So, first impressions, for $200, it's on sale right now. It's actually awesome. Like, got carbon fiber frame, really cool electronics to start with. Even got a fan on your ESC. We haven't even plugged it in yet because I'm afraid to mess with these LiPo batteries. Not really afraid, I just don't want to start charging them wrong. It's been quite a while. And then we may get around to taking this old neon kit out of here. I guess I could try to plug it in and see if it even lights up anymore. Rob that one off of this one because we tried to do a motor swap 10 years ago on this one and that didn't work. Right, so we got a power switch there for it. I should be able to just plug it in to either one. Plug our light kit in and see if we, yeah, that still works. It looks like that'll be worth robbing off of there and putting on our new car. And I'll at least have something until we get some more neons here. And shut this down and unplug it before it catches on fire. It's literally been almost 10 years since that car's even been plugged in. So that was one of the old Losi late models. That one was not impressive. It did not drive for a rear-wheel drive only. It was too small, didn't have enough weight. So I was a little leery to get into a 1/10 scale after trying it, but everyone says with these new gyros they got on here that it actually helps these rear-wheel drives as they're going around the track. It corrects your steering. To me, it's kind of a crutch. I like driving the all-wheel drive stuff because you can just throw it in the corner and give her all you want. But all right, sounds good. Thanks for checking in and seeing the channel today. Sorry if I missed you before you took off. Hi, Banana Man. Hope everyone's having a good day. We're about to drill some holes in this brand new car. Looks, oh, I thought there was 3 marks. There's only, or 4 marks. Hydrate ourselves here with some gamer subs real quick. And then instead of overthinking it, we're just gonna start drilling. But yeah, I think that I was gonna order one, like the double style ones of these, but clean this up a little bit and make it look nice, maybe repaint it. Because we do some airbrushing stuff we've been kind of avoiding for a while. Get back into that. And yeah, probably best to hack that off, but we'll see how long it takes to start dinging this body up and wrecking things. Looks like it tucked right up under that, right before the window goes up. I don't know, I think that might actually look pretty cool. So that I am kind of excited about. We found our first upgrade, then we'll rob that neons off of there. We'll see if we can't crack the body here real quick. There are little dimples here. So initially you got to put quite a bit of force into it, but then you want to back off a little bit. Definitely don't want to be pushing down here, or you'll find out real quick that'll mess your body up. Looks like we finally got through on that one. I'm just going to get them all started and then go back. If you really wanted to, you could probably put a lighter to the tip of this and it'd help get it in there at the beginning. So I am usually over anxious about this stuff. End up causing more problems. I overthink everything and it creates a bigger problem. We're just going to go with it. Hope for the best. A little more persuasion. A little bit of patience. We'll have our first mod done within the first hour of having it. Get I don't like the sound of that. nice ones there. Middle one needs to be a little bigger. This is a great investment to get yourself one of these hole reaming tools. That was the first thing I did 20 years ago. This and a body scissors, I think it was a kit. Helps you do some of your stuff a lot cleaner than most people would. Hope that one's not too big. Like I said, it's been about 20 years since we've been messing with this kind of stuff, or 15 years. Kind of excited to be like a kid again. We got factory holes there, reamed out. They put little dimples there to tell us where to put them, so as long as we guessed right, we'll be fine. I assume that's what these 3 screws were for. We didn't check them first. And this did come with a little thing here so you don't stab yourself all the time, because it is kind of sharp. So again, like I said, I'll keep checking chat because it's over here. I don't have a screen set up or anything. The 10s. Nice to see some more people in here. Yeah, we'll see about famous. It'd be nice. I don't want to be too famous, but I'd like to be known a little bit. We do all sorts of crazy things. I figured I'd probably start showing you guys what we're up to. We got 86 Cutlass Supreme, also like a real car for ice racing. We're in the process of finishing that up. I know there was one little bag of parts here. So still not quite sure what the little plastic pieces are for. It doesn't look like that's supposed to break apart. So I guess we'll temporarily use those other ones. Yeah, maybe someday some people watch. We were doing TikTok stuff. TikTok wants to keep banning us for doing nothing wrong, so we're going to focus on the YouTube here for a little bit. And so far, so good. We got a few people checking in. It's a good sign. I should have been on YouTube 10 years ago, but it's a little scary pushing that live button, and nowadays it's a lot easier. I didn't have the equipment or the phone to be doing it back in the day. Still only have a $200 phone, but can't wait forever. So, and of course that's going to be some crazy small Allen head, not the common size. They really want to make those Allen heads. Oh, wait, something else. I think we got a super tiny something here. Keep forgetting. We can maybe try to show you how disorganized I am. I'm actually more organized than I thought I am. I just haven't been in here in a while. Are there Allens in here? Probably not. That would be too convenient, right? That one's a different kind of tool. No Allens. Oh, we might get lucky. We might have one hidden in here. Alright. Let's see how common size RC stuff is. There we go. Found what we're looking for. That's the one thing I love about this compared to actual cars, is definitely a lot easier to find the right sizes and stuff. They only use a couple options. And I suppose since I was standing up, we'll check that and hydrate again for a second. Yeah, nice to see some people checking in and watching my goofy butt do some stuff on here. Kind of like a kid at Christmas all over again. We got a new toy. We've been kind of dreaming of having one of these for about 20 years. Eventually things work out. Here we are. Alright, looks like we didn't over drill them. That's a good sign. We'll flip the body over. And should grab a towel so Start scratching the body up and everything. Pick the fanciest one in there. Alright, so we got all sorts of plastic fragments in here. If I really wanted to be fancy, I could Dremel those flat or something, or sand them. I don't have any access to that right now. So we're just gonna go with it. Yeah. This thing don't stay clean very long. Well, we already bookmarked a couple flash and LED kit lights. We're gonna order off eBay and get some more lights on this thing. I didn't even notice that. They got a little redcat sticker on the back of the spoiler. And we'll just start with the middle one. And I'm pretty sure that's what these got to be for. It's the only bolts I got in there, unless I'm missing something. They should kind of self-tap themselves or something. If not, we'll find out the hard way. At least we found the tool we need. And we lost the screw already. That was quick-lived. It's got to be in there. How within seconds does that happen? Oh, we're gonna test my patience today. Oh, I bet it's stuck to this magnet somewhere. Forgot, we got magnets. These magnetable. Oh yeah, so that's where we're at. The most awkward spot. It's gonna be stuck under the magnet in the back. Good to know. Now the tool's stuck there. Fish that out and try again, knowing more this time. Alright, so be careful. There's a giant magnet right here. Alright, so we'll get that farther in there. So we'll just kind of try to get that in there by hand. It is kind of funny, they just assume everyone should know what they're doing. They don't even tell you how to put the spoiler on, or half of the stuff in the book doesn't say much, so. Come on. More difficult than it needs to be. I should have titled it as "Watch Me Struggle," because we're going to be struggling here for a few minutes. There we got it. So I got that sticking out the back here. And we're doing the middle one first so we can adjust it. Get it where it needs to be. And all this stuff looks easier than when you go to do it though. leave that one in there for a second. We're gonna do smarter, not harder. Pre-drill it. I'm still not sure these go in here. Sure seems like they should. I'm gonna get a set of screwdriver handle ones so I can put more force onto it. It's not one to take. Kind of starting to do something. No? I guess you're supposed to supply your own screws or something, or I'm doing it wrong, because that ain't making much sense. These are flat tipped, so they're not like self-tappers or anything. Put enough force on plastic with metal, it'll do what it needs to do. Still being pretty stubborn. I'm about ready to just grab the Dremel and put the other spoiler on there, because that's kind of ridiculous right now. I guess until we go and figure something out, we're going to wait on that, because it's just really no point in trying to keep spinning something that's not going anywhere. I don't know why they gave you these. Like, they literally did not say anything about these. So now we might have 3 holes in there for no reason. I could literally ream this other spoiler 2 holes and have a cooler looking spoiler on there. And I'd just have to mark where to put those slots and do that. But I guess we could end up putting some LEDs in those holes we just drilled underneath and give the spoiler a backlight effect. I don't know, that's just weird. It's hard enough to get the wrench in there without taking out all this. And I've already dealt with plastic enough to know the more you keep messing with it, the more it keeps getting messed up. So we'll do some research on that here and figure that one out off camera. Kind of take a look at these decal kits and at least make it look a little nicer. I don't know what you guys think. You think any of this is looking good that we need to be putting on there? I'm not a huge fan of the red. I like these teeth. I think we've got to put those on. And don't mind these little black slashes. What about our logo here? We could maybe get that to fit. Yeah, this all cut weird. They literally have a cut through the circle that's a straight line. That makes no sense. I guess maybe that still makes no sense. Do something like that. I don't know where they got the black circle on there. I guess that might look okay somewhere on there. Put our logo on there and then kind of mess with it. Yeah, a red circle there, we're not doing that. Oh, the orange kit came with some nice black. I wouldn't mind having the black kit. I guess they're saying that this is built for the front of the car to put an offset number in the front corner, which makes no sense. We'll use those, a couple of those. I kind of like these little cats, they're kind of cool. Maybe they give us a few of them. Redcat stickers we can put on there somewhere. We got some never stickers. I do like the font on those never stickers, they're kind of neat. I'm not exactly sure where all these other random red streaks and stuff go on in here. Those are A-pillar things. They actually are labeled, which is kind of cool. Got the hood pins. For some reason we have interior dash stuff with no interior. So yeah. Flip back over and kind of figure out what we want to do here with this nice silver body. It came with a kind of neat little license plate. They come on there with the never sticker already on it. Actually has a plastic grill with some sticker mesh. The only thing that was slightly odd, I'll show you guys if you haven't been in here yet. Brand new car. I've done nothing but take it off of the cardboard. You line up the back magnet and get the wheels where they belong. The front's not grabbing. I don't know if it's needs to be trimmed in the front or it's kind of weird that you're gonna have wind coming at it. It's not supposed to be a super fast car, it's drift cars. But one would expect that to kind of grab. There's a magnet up there. It is very strong once you get it to make contact. There is no way to really adjust that unless over time you get it to bend down where it needs to be. They do have a bunch of stickers in here. It's almost as if it's missing the magnet. That would be awesome to be missing parts brand new. Does that one have it slid in? No. Just really not seeing a magnet in there. It has a broken sticker on there. Almost like there's supposed to be something that's not in it. That'd be our kind of luck. And you can kind of see there's supposed to be something in that slotted area. There is no magnet in the front. We didn't get any spare magnets. So that's fun. I'll have to send an email about that one. And I'm pretty sure our front shocks are blown up. For $200 though, not complaining. Still nice. It's nice to see you here, Mr. Man. We are unboxing a brand new RDS Redcat drift car. I was trying to put the spoiler on, but that was quite a struggle. So that's not going to happen right now. Wondering where my magnet is for the front bumper. Like, unless they double stacked them, but I don't really see that being how that works. Like, there's literally a sticker here, and this was ripped, like as if to have said there was a magnet there that's no longer there, because they still have, like, that's on the back here. But yeah, so that's the only downside. Otherwise, the rest of it checks out pretty good. Pretty decent build quality. Nice carbon fiber frame. Kind of cool graphics on all the electronics, which doesn't really matter. We'll probably upgrade those over time. But a lot of reviews said it was a pretty good car. I gotta figure out how to charge your LiPos again safely, because LiPos can get dangerous. It's even got a little fan for the ECU, and it's all brushless, so it's waterproof, so you don't got to worry about being too wet outside. Everything's got nice connectors on it. Actually, really nice cable management for an RC car, ready to run. This is a little, not irritating, but we're going to have to undo all that nicely done wire mess to get in there, so we can plug in some light kits here. We're going to rob the underglow off of this one. So we did not like this one back 10, 15 years ago. That was the first rear-wheel drive we ever had, dirt car, but it was too light to do what it needed to do and just spun out all the time. Now they have gyros in them, so with the gyro it helps steer the car around. How much do these change? The more it goes down, the more it's going to camber out and tow out. The back comes up like it should. But yeah, so that's why the body's flopping around in the front. They had no magnet in there. I can take a piece of metal. You can see the screwdriver sticks to that one. So somehow, at the factory, they forgot to put a magnet in the front of this car. Other than that, we're off to a decent start for a $200 ready to run. Kind of a cheap feeling transmitter, but as long as it does the job and drives the car to start with until we upgrade to the different one, shouldn't be too bad. Looks like it's got a bunch of on-off stuff in here and controls under this box. So, I can flip this up. I didn't know about that quite yet. You got all your controls in here. You got your on-off switch and all that kind of fun stuff. You have your steering normal or reverse, your throttle normal or reverse. You got to bind it, so you can bind that to here. And that's kind of a neat feature to have it all covered up though. And this is 2.4, doesn't need the big annoying antennas. And we went downstairs, found our new batteries. So once we charge up our LiPos on the Onyx charger, we should be ready to go for tomorrow for a test run. I'm still not sure what are these names. Let's see, the left one, as far as I know how, this will be the left side. It does go on the outside. So I do like the looks of those. We'll try those out. I'll start putting some decals on. since the spoiler did not go as planned. Not exactly happy with that. Static's kind of making this hard here. That's going to be good enough. Sometimes these stickers end up looking too tacky, but we're just going to have some fun with it today. I will eventually be making my own custom graphics because I have a vinyl cutter, so I'm not too worried about all this. Kind of gives it a, I don't know, what do you guys think? You like the ghost pillar or the actual metal look? They didn't trim them up real nice, so there's a little overhang on them. Again, for 200 bucks, it seems definitely worth it so far. For the entire ready to run kit, minus the batteries. Got some fingerprints on this side. Get this one off. I struggle to line that one up too. Just really don't understand. Leave them on there temporarily, I guess. So we'll learn how to drift with this body, and then we'll upgrade to like a MK4 Supra or a Sylvia body, S15 Sylvia. Definitely won't be afraid to scuff this one up a little bit because it's not even a licensed body, it's just kind of something to play with. Hopefully after we send them an email they can get us a front magnet that we're supposed to be having, otherwise we'll have a problem. Other than that, not too bad. I do like how this motor sits up in here and you can see it. You might end up putting some vents in there to keep everything a little cool. And you got toe. So there was a tow hitch on the back, so we'll put this on there. I suppose we better leave that on there. I don't know where it goes. No, we're just kind of having some fun today, just enjoying it. Unboxing our new toy. And learning about it a little bit. I suppose some pliers would come in, or tweezers would come in handy. really sure how they got that on there on any of these. Not on that. This sticker's way too big. Nope, they don't got it on there. That's weird. Made it too small. We're struggling with this again. Clean up that molding a little bit. Put it on there sideways, so make sure the sticker doesn't come off right away. I wanted to put it up and down, but it's definitely too big for that part of the car. This is a flat plastic, and then that's not part of the body here. So we're compromising already. We're gonna put that on like that, and just kind of let it do what it's got to do. I'm not quite sure. These are different window trim packs. If you wanted red instead of black. They don't really show you. I really wish I got the black sticker pack that the orange cars got. We got a couple other ones here that are kind of fun to slap on here too. Felt like there was a second layer there. Yeah, I'm not a fan of all these red ones here. So. Mr. Man, we are unboxing a RDS or a redcat RDS drift car. It's a ready to run. Don't know all the specs offhand. I bought this myself. I'm not being promoted to do this. So. Not really my job to know everything about it. It was $200 on sale and looked like a great deal. So that's where we're at with that. I did watch a bunch of reviews about it, and it seemed like pretty good things were being said about it. That's what that spoiler sticker thing is for the roof. That's kind of weird. Apparently this is fake roof vents things here that go up around there. That's kind of tacky. Well, they gave us some other cool little license plates. Those are kind of neat. You got drift for life, drifting faster than you see. Don't have a front license plate spot, but they already had one on the back from the factory. We'll just leave the redcat one on there and save these ones for the other one, or for our next build. Alright, so we'll put some teeth on the side because we did kind of like that part of it. Why not? It's just for fun. Looks like your machine was off a little bit. You can watch me struggle again for a minute. They're going straight down, but it don't even go that way. Got a body line. Yeah, magnet's not there. Go back to doing it the easy way. definitely gotta have patience in this hobby. And some days I don't have it. Trying to get right up to the corner here. I missed it again. This is why you paint on the inside, because then you can peel back a bunch. Start lifting. Close. Not quite. It's way too high. This is ridiculous. Good luck putting your stickers on if you get one. I do vinyls quite often, and this is kind of a pain in the butt. So if we mess it up enough, we'll just make our own, I guess. I suppose we could just do it our way and then trim it like a real hobby person. Right above the door line. So because it was being so stubborn, we're going to overhang it just a little bit, and for now we're just going to tuck it. That could create a little bit of a gap and end up getting some dirt in there, but we're going to take these back off and make custom graphics eventually. So we're just kind of having some fun with it today. Get them in the door seams a little bit. And I almost like it better without the teeth on there. You can always remove them. I guess I probably shouldn't have bent that around and take the paint back out of it. Oh well. Don't think I've done anything correctly so far. Check this chat again real quick. Yeah, so not really doing too much, kind of a boring stream, just kind of learning how to do all this. Unboxing things. I can't see my chat, so if you're checking in, thanks for watching. I'm kind of liking it without the teeth on there, to be honest. We'll put the other ones on just to use them. We already got those ones on. We'll take them off when we're done with them. These things are being a pain in the butt too. You can feel the card or the paper under it. That one came up. Trying to keep our patience here, even though everything that can go wrong seems to be testing my patience today. Ooh, we almost got it first try. Almost. Get to where the teeth go and then find the door. Teeth, new door. Get the bubbles out. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. We're a little too high up. Whatever. Same spot as the other one. Right on the door line, right on the door line. Right where the teeth start. This one's a little farther ahead. You'll never know. Not gonna worry about a couple little bubbles because we're gonna take them back off someday. On to the next ones. I do like these little streaks here. We're just gonna have to figure out where we're going. Where do they think they want? Yeah, see, they didn't even use those. I think they need to be on the door line. Cut them out, we can kind of tell where we want to put them. We do have some red ones. Could go all the way back. I was kind of thinking right above that. And just trim out the wheel well a little bit. It actually cuts off about right here. Cat hair in. Kind of nice if it was longer and you could put it up on top. Right above that. And that way, if we take the teeth off, it'll still look nice on that. This time, we're going to try to be a little smarter about it. I can see where it comes off here. I might just put my sticker on the back window here. Right on the body line. little trick here. We're thinking smarter this time. We're going to cut some of this off. That way it won't stick until we pull that back off. Like we do with the big car vinyls. Make sure all that cat hair that's sticking is off of there. If you want to be real technical, you could tape down here to keep everything. Just gonna kind of eyeball it. Now we gotta be careful. It's gonna be more flexible. It's barely hanging on there. The more you touch it to it and pull it back, the more wrinkled the stickers get. So we didn't mess it up that time. That worked out a lot better than struggling with these the way we did. So. Kind of looks straight, I guess. Make sure it gets in the body lines. I'll have to get a razor and come back here with these. I don't really have one right now. For now, we'll just do that. Here's the slow boring parts. We'll get it all charged up for tomorrow. We'll go for some test runs. There'll be a lot of tuning from what I see, and I'm new to this, so that's going to be a struggle as well. But that's what we got going on for now. Nothing too exciting. Just kind of learning as we go. Still trying to see where they want some of these red stickers. Do the same thing on this side, smarter way. Cut it apart, line it up, and you don't mess it up. Again, just above the teeth. Move up there. Get that to stick so you can lift up the rest of it. As long as you're patient, it should all go on there okay. nicely under the body line. No bubble. Oh, one little bubble, as we say that. Get that up to the body door there. Looks like we got some grit in there actually. Not quite sure. That's right, we're practicing. Up to the body, add to the pile. What else we got? We're definitely not covering the whole roof with this one. These ones I don't even really know if they want them in front or something. They give you just a bunch of random ones. You can kind of do what you want with it. I was going to put that my logo on this one because it almost kind of fits perfect. But at the same time, I don't really like the look of their deal they got going on. It does fit perfectly though. Probably would stand out a little better. Although we could put it right here in the back window too. We're not going to overstress it. We got our own vinyl cutters, so we'll put it on there and then take them back off when we're done with them. And it's definitely not cut straight. That's funny. Nope, not doing it. Not with the way they made them so jank. We're going to do our own and we're going to put it on the back window then because that's just going to irritate me even more. We'll save these license plates for other projects. Those are kind of cool. We'll add those for our next bodies. Definitely not using half of these. Don't like it. Probably end up taking those teeth off quickly because I don't like them either. It is nice they give you some options. I'm not going to complain too much. Just I don't know why they would make that circle offset so you couldn't really do anything with it. That's not center. So I guess for now, I wish we got the black kit. That would be really cool because I would have used some of the bigger. I would have done the hood one on the front. We just got the red with the silver body. So again, the little trick we've kind of figured out. Once we get this straightened up, you cut part of it off, and that way you can line it up where it needs to be, which is not how it's showing in their picture, honestly. Just want it to extend down the back window somehow. Now that's just bizarre. We almost thought we wanted this. Probably gonna take our black trim off, and we're not gonna like that. Whatever, we'll make more bodies, we'll have more fun. Better to learn on this one than it is to mess up a nice one. It's really weird how they have this set up. It's supposed to go half over the back window. It doesn't really make much sense to me. Stupid. These don't even make sense. We'll see if we guessed good enough. Not horrible. It's off, but not horrible. That's kind of weird. They want it to go over the back window like that. It's supposed to make it look like it's indented and has little roof scoop things on there. We'll definitely be making our own graphics because what they gave us wasn't exactly what I'm wanting here. We'll just have a little fun with it. Really wish I could have got those spoiler mounts going, or known they wouldn't go in there ahead of time before we drilled the holes, but that's just how we end up doing it. I don't know why there's on-off switches and stuff, which is weird. We got two cats we can put on here. They got theirs on the side of the door. We got two RDS stickers, one big red cat sticker, one little red cat sticker. Oh, that one's attached to that cat. Yes, that way. Our sticker. There, we're gonna have enough room. Probably not. Never seem to have enough. And we're just kind of cutting up the factory stickers here, figuring out which ones we want to use, where to put them. I'm going to trim this one up because we got two of those there. We'll probably put this one there, but cut this off to go on the back window. You might put the bigger one up on the back actually, or on the front. Could do it down the side of the window like some of the guys really do. I do really like the font of these Never stickers, or I believe that's what it says. Just make a solid cut across these numbers and make these easier to work with. If we do that, we can't have ours on there, and we want ours on the back window. We're going to sacrifice this one. Trim it real close up to the writing. And that way. We need to put it up here. I guess the little one's going to look better there. So this one will look fine on the back. How big is this cat? If you take your time and be a little creative, you can make things work better than they intended for them. They just kind of give you a few, even on the box, they have these ones like this, the ones on the side are different. One on the top has no stickers, which is still honestly my favorite look of the entire thing. Cat hair in our new motor already, and we haven't even turned it on yet. Alright, that looks like that was meant to be. And take our logo, pull it back up for the second time. Dropped it. We're not gonna like that. We kind of got to commit to it now. Well, this kind of is the actual vinyl cutter vinyl. It's got a top sheet on it. You're gonna have to go back on here and peel it up again. That looks pretty good. Put this one on quick, and then I'll show you. And got just the cat with the logo on there now. So we were going to put a front window banner on it, but it already came with nice window trim. These are kind of in a weird spot. But it's a non-licensed body, so they don't really have a real reason for anything they were doing anyway. We'll drop this one onto the front windshield. Call that good enough. We got two big cats. There's RDSs, we got some small cats for saving the license plates. We got a couple others on this sheet here. Cut up the one sheet, and we got this other little sheet. Just about lost our whole car off the box. I'm not sure what that's even in the frame, so that's still good. So we got some hood pins. I still don't understand the push buttons. Put those in down here. Alright. What do we got? We got a black stripe, which is kind of tacky. The teeth is kind of tacky. All these red window trim, it looks like, is what this sheet is. In case someday we want that, we'll save those. On off one on the back. Yeah, that's way over there. Just because it's unlevel, we'll balance that out. So we're not going to use any more of those. And we could put that like that. And we should put it farther out because we're going to put that spoiler on there. Probably committed to it now though. Let's see how bad we messed up there. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. Put it the other way, it would have been fine. Saved it. Where's it? There. So got it unboxed, just kind of doing a whole lot of nothing with these stickers. Most of them probably take back up. Trunk hold downs. Hood here. Reassess what we got going on here. And those ugly red stickers. Put the front hold downs on just because we got them. Try to get it close to the same. Good enough. I don't like the red. And the side red one. immediately right back down to it. Ugly. Ugly stickers. I'll probably just go back to the silver body after this. We'll try it out for a few days just because. So I got the RDSs. Could go on the hood. We're gonna put those on the side of the car. Put one of these up here. So 3 of those, 2 of those, 2 cats can go somewhere. Get this pile of scraps out of here. And we do got a number kit, so we'll use a couple of those. Since our number is 12, we'll keep the spacing properly by just cutting the 12 straight out of here. That works out. And these ones go into the save pile. And put our cool little license plates in the save pile. Getting close to being done for now. Then we'll go do some research on how to charge your batteries up. Get back to you guys tomorrow. I need a little extra something here because that black stripe, unless it's in the sun, you're not going to see that. I gotta get this with the razor blade because otherwise the dust is just going to get to it right away. This side's even farther off. Alright. I almost wonder. condense these down with half straps. Definitely don't need the red for the rope because we don't want red on there. We might use these two yet. We could put this on the front. But what I'm curious about is these ones. This will give us a little extra color on the sides. I think that would maybe be alright. Could do that too. Check the phone here. That's gonna have a lot of bubbles in it, but it could work out. I know they wanted them up here. This is not what we're doing. We'll have to wait a few minutes on that. I think we're just gonna wait on those because we don't really care to do that. Put those in the save pile for something else. Use them on a dirt car or something. Use them, we got trim. Put those in the save pile. Those in the save pile. This is garbage. Alright, we got RDS's, the little cats. Big cats. All sorts of cats. Oh, they want this on the hood. That's kind of gross. We're going to change our mind here, which is perfectly fine to do. Just going to use these little ones. Kind of give it a little modern look with the little yellow, so that way it kind of brings the black stripe up. That's junk. Match the other side. This is going to be the ugliest body we've ever designed, just for fun tonight. Jump on the computer one of these days and make our own vinyls and strip it all back down. Put some actually good looking stuff on here. So that is just right above the wheel well. The door, somehow under the door. Two big cats left. close, not quite perfect, but we're not going for perfection. So. Two big cats. 12, 12. And we still got these ones. Lots of time for these stickers. Lots of time. Again, sorry I can't see the chat. I'll come check it again here soon. I haven't seen much going on lately, so I stopped checking it for a while. Don't want you guys to think I forgot about you. I just starting out, so I know I don't got many people on here. Still nothing. Not missing out on anything. These are some of the most hideous graphics I've ever seen. Scissors on the body. I'm just going for a weird, random modern looking thing. Just kind of playing around with the stickers they gave us. And everything kind of keeps coming into line here somehow. So this RDS one right here. Almost like it was meant to be. That was kind of cool. It actually lined up. Well, again, it would have been really cool to have the black stickers they give you on the orange body, but we're just doing what we can with what we got here. Want a little more. Nothing's got to be perfect because we'll be redoing it all. I'm still pretty sure I like to just silver, but that is what it is. If we're really lucky, does it fit right here? So much for keeping them in the same order. We're separated already. Kind of looks like a race car. Ugly one. Other side, more 12s everywhere. I'm just doing some test streams, just unboxing our new RC car. We've been waiting for a little bit. Trying to have a little fun with the decal application, even though it's kind of just is what it is at this point. Still not sure what we're gonna do here. I think that's about gonna do it. We don't need any of those other ones, so these are our save file. Got all our numbers on there. These ones have two little never stickers on them. So I don't want to lose those. I'll tuck those in with these license plates under these circles. Keep those somewhere safe until we build our next car, and then we'll break those out. So, kind of ugly, kind of fun, just kind of learning, getting back into it. Got our own custom logo on there, kind of matches with the red that's everywhere that I didn't really like at first. But overall, kind of turned out interesting for a unlicensed body. And our first 1/10 scale RC car. So there's scraps where we're missing our magnet. We always got to have something wrong with our shipping. We'll have to message redcat. Hopefully they'll send us something so we can get this body bolted back down. They gave us other things with no screws or anything. I'm not sure. Always seems to be something else, but for 200 bucks, still a great deal. Still excited. Make an email and hopefully they can resolve that quickly. Will they figure out how to properly charge your batteries? Just getting all this cleaned up and out of the way here. Yeah, that's about it for tonight. Thanks to anybody that tuned in.